Alright guys, I told you we had something pretty amazing coming for you early this week on one of the previous videos. This is one of 4 that I'm excited to bring you guys. But this one right here, I'm going to have to say may become my favorite out of the batch of what just came in and what we've been working on project-wise. This truck is basically exactly as it arrived to us, described perfectly by the previous owner. This is a single family-owned truck since new. I have it running right now because the AC works phenomenal, and it is probably touching 100 currently. And been driving it for the last hour with no issues. You can hear mellow tone to the exhaust. It is a tailgate truck. To validate that it was from Oregon, there's your Oregon license plate. Just ran out of registration. The trim is all original. A lot of the paint is original. There's a couple spots that look like they have been redone on the top surfaces. There's no rust in this truck that I have found yet, other than a little spot where the paint chipped and it's festered right here. A couple little scratches. You can see something hit it right there. So chip that paint off. And one little spot on this other fender. Where did I see that at? Right here. Just starting to bubble a little bit. Be years before that pokes through. All original underneath. Original flaps. Original suspension. This is a 2,500 3/4 ton. Most of the time I would hate those hubcaps, but they actually look pretty good on this truck. It's got the 4x4 hub sticking through the front. Now the roof surface, the paint is starting to peel loose on the clear. And if I lift it like I think we might, you'll never see that in a million years, but I'll show it to you now while I can. Another cool thing, don't know for sure, but this could have been owned by a pilot or an airplane owner. And if you guys know anything about that, those guys are pretty anal and particular about their vehicles. Here's where it gets good. Look at the inside of this truck. Dash is original and perfect. 82,000 miles on the odometer. Fuel gauge does work because it had closer to a half when I started driving it. And of course, it's been idling with the AC on too. Rear window works. Now we do have to fix the passenger window. It's going to need a window motor, and we've already fixed the locks. They work like they're supposed to. Typical notorious problems on these, of course. Dome lights work. It's got the overhead console. Got the spare tire still in the back. Factory upholstery on this seat. Look at that. All right, sorry, I had to clip it there a little bit, guys. My phone rang and had one of my interior / stereo guys come in, and we had to go over some plans for the Squarebody crew cab project. And he had to finish a couple things up on the Blazer real quick. Both of those got full videos. If you haven't seen them yet, check them out. So back to this one. As far as objections and negatives, we haven't touched it yet. We haven't cleaned it. We haven't done anything. The back paint here is a little duller than the rest of the paint on the truck. Looks like the clear either came off or it needs to be re-cleared and or maybe buffed. So I'm gonna have my guy look at that. Air conditioning works great. Showed you the interior. Again, sorry, I got a little scatterbrain there. It is hot today. Third seat, dome lights work. Headliner is slightly sagging back there just a little bit, as you can see, but it's all intact, not falling apart. Factory GM floor mat. If you don't know how incredibly valuable that is, just look on eBay. Still got all the original door stickers which have not been taped around. This is a 1989. I'm sorry, I don't think I mentioned that in the video. Bottoms are solid. Got the little pocket on the door panel. Got my cold water, which I need. Console's not broke. Actually have to use the latch like you're supposed to. Still has a little remnant right there of the factory plastic. If you ever remember these or you're from this era, they all came with plastic wrapped floors. A lot of people left it. One of the Suburbans we have currently still has it. Still has a little remnant of the plastic right there. A couple little light stains, which probably will come up when they shampoo it. Again, factory floor mats on this side. A little wear on the edge of the pedal. We'll replace that. Dash, all original. Small block truck. Excellent tires. Oh, something else I'll show you when I go back inside. All original under here. Still got the stickers on them. Does have a Jasper sticker, so that is probably, if I had to guess, for a transmission. And it is switched over to 134 for the air conditioning. And you can see there, also in Oregon. Still got the jack under the hood, still all original here. 350, has had plug wires done. I don't know, that's some kind of relay there. I forget the technical name for that, but that does go to the, goes over to the alternator. Voltage regulator, I guess. Firewall's good. Even still got the little helper light under here, and it works. If I hadn't shown you guys this before, check this out. Need to work on something at night, you check your antifreeze, check your battery, whatever you need to do, handy dandy little light. Get underneath the vehicle. It's got a pretty long little lead to it, but pretty neat thing. I can't crank it back in with two hands, but you literally just crank it back in like this. There's your switch to turn it off. I think it actually turns itself off if you forget. You just got to crank it back in there, but that's pretty neat. Most people, if you've never seen a factory style Chevrolet, most of the time that's long gone, long since broken. It's not on this one. 2500, 350 V8, cab light option, tailgate option. Oh, the other thing, love seeing an oil change sticker when it's not due for an oil change. Also shows you how particular somebody was. Oil change, which is not, which is not due yet, and also rotate the tires. Pretty cool. Very hard to find people that particular. But this is a good one, fellas. If you want to ride a nice stock air-conditioned working Suburban, here it is. Did not leave any drips on the floor other than the air condition itself dripping. Running, driving, operating, extremely nice Squarebody Suburban. Lift kit, wheels, tires. Not sure yet, guys. Stereo guy, he was drooling to do a little something with it. Whatever you can imagine on this one can be brought to life. Our thoughts, 8-inch 35s, our normal setup, but I also would love to do 12 and 40s like I just did my last one, the silver one. But my arm might can be twisted. Let us know what you guys want to do, or we're going to do it for you and you're going to love it. So Davis Auto Sales, Richmond, Virginia. Davis Drives on YouTube, and Davis Off-Road will be accomplishing the add-ons. Thanks again, guys. This one is a fun one to bring you, but we still got 3 more left. Coming at you soon.